Good afternoon and welcome to Crooked Willow Farm. We're here again back at the house. This time we're going to talk, just sit and talk. There's not much going on the house, nothing has changed, still framed out. No electrical, no HVAC, nothing's been done except for pouring the front porches and putting some plywood doors up.
And more trim around the windows and doors.
And trim around the windows.
Insulation or whatever.
Trim around the windows and doors. So like I said before, this is the slow part of the house. Not a whole lot happens that is interesting to look at or is worth setting up a video. So what we're going to do this time,
You walk around and look for caterpillars.
we'll walk around and look for caterpillars, is we're just going to talk about what Crooked Willow Farm is and what it's going to be. So, what are your plans for Crooked Willow Farm?
Anyways, in my head, I would like to be able to raise my own food somewhat. You know, I just don't know how self-sufficient I want to be, because honestly I don't like fresh green beans anyhow.
So, hobby farm
Hobby
slash
farm.
homestead?
Yes.
So I looked it up the other day, and the difference between a hobby farm is you have a separate source of income.
Mm-hmm.
And a homestead is you try and be self-sufficient.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to be both.
Yes.
Okay. I can do that.
Can you?
I think I can.
You sure?
I hope so.
So I should order a book on butchering?
Probably.
Okay.
I watched a video the other day on butchering chickens. Kind of messy. Not super messy, but can be if you let it be. But some things we need to order, like a plucker and a scalder.
We don't need a scalder. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you need a scalder.
I think it depends on how many chickens you want to do.
And your plucker.
This guy was doing like 50 chickens.
If you're going to hand pluck, then you need a scalder.
Well, he used a scalder and a plucker. But those pluckers are expensive. And he plucked 2 chickens at a time.
Well, figure the dogs will eat a chicken a day.
Wow. An entire chicken?
Don't you think?
I don't know. I figured on half a chicken
A day?
a day.
For 2 dogs.
For 2 dogs.
But we're going to have 3 or more. When we move here, there's going to be 3.
Yeah, I gotta have my farm dog.
No, Jeremy.
Yeah.
So 3 dogs starting.
Yeah, but he eats a cup.
Mom said he ate a whole rotisserie chicken yesterday.
She overfeeds him.
He doesn't look like he's overfed. Besides
So
the
what
point.
is your plans for, what's gonna be your first animal that you're gonna have? Chickens?
That's awful broad. Could be a dog.
The first animal is gonna live outside.
I don't know what's available. I gotta see what's available when we move here
Okay.
and what we're ready for. We don't have a barn,
This is true.
so it's gotta be something that we don't need a barn for. So chickens, rabbits, things like that.
The video I watched the other day, both of those fell underneath easy, beginner.
Yeah.
So,
But to get sheep or cattle or pigs or anything like that, we have to make them a home.
gotta have a barn,
Need a
someplace for them
home.
in the winter.
Yeah. A home.
A home.
And then if I can just buy chickens and not chicks, that'd start out even easier.
That's true. I don't know. Have to look.
Well, won't need a brooder. I won't need any of that stuff. I won't have to have special food for chicks. I don't need all that. I don't know if I have chickens and they make their own chicks. Why would I even need any of that? Because mom will take care of them. Right?
Well, that's true. You gotta have the kind of hens that I think, what do they call those, brooder hens? The hens get broody. Excuse me. It means that their maternal instincts are kicking in. They want to start raising a clutch.
What do you want?
Animal-wise,
Just in general.
I want a place to retire where I can tinker around in my shed, fix things, build things, wooden things, mechanical things, engines. I want to spend the day fixing fences. I want to go out every morning on my four-wheeler and make a round on my property, make sure everything's okay. I want to build bridges across my ravines.
Super important, because we can't access
I know.
all of our property easily.
Easily. We can access every bit of it, but
Yes, but that's like trekking.
like walking.
Trekking.
We're not walkers.
I'm a walker.
Are you?
I don't mind trekking. I just don't want to do it
Every day?
in the heat.
Yeah.
Then you end up getting covered in ticks, and you have to watch out for snakes.
Don't want you to get lost in the snow out there either.
I'm not going to get lost in the snow.
You might get turned around. I'll have to have you.
I have a landmark.
I'll buy you an orange whistle, okay?
Okay,
So you can just stand out there and whistle.
okay, but I have a landmark.
Oh, you do? What is that?
My
Jeffrey?
jack-o'-lantern tower.
Your jack-o'-lantern tower.
You know what else we forgot?
What did we forget?
Sweat rags.
I didn't forget a sweat rag.
I need a sweat rag.
I just want a place out in the country, which is what this is, that I can sit and while away my golden years. That's what I want. I want you to be happy. I want to give you everything that you've always wanted.
I've always wanted a bear.
You can't have a bear.
See, you can't. I really don't want a bear, but I would like a bear. Bears are cool.
Now you're turning into your sister.
She wants one of those red pandas.
Red pandas.
Oh, you know what I want more than a bear?
What do you want more than a bear?
A wombat.
Not a chupacabra?
No.
You can't have a wombat either.
Chupacabra.
Not a
Capybara.
chupacabra. Capybara.
I take one of those too?
No capybaras.
Come on.
You're going to have plenty of rodents out here anyway. You don't need the world's largest rodent.
Not the same.
It's the same. It's those big old teeth. It's got fangs like this.
No fangs.
But the builder is saying probably somewhere around November, middle to late November, things will be done. We'll be ready to move in. So it's not bothering us too much. That way we don't have to move in the heat. I don't want to move in the middle of summer. But I don't want to move when it's 20 degrees outside either. So
I don't think it's that cold just yet. Probably
not
not
November. At night it gets cold.
January.
But can't have November in may have to stop moving in order to go deer hunting. Stop.
You're funny.
I love you.
That's all Andrew's all about. He's going to be able to get out here and go hunting.
So that's about all from Crooked Willow Farm this week.
Oh, and I've got monarch caterpillars and ladybug larvae, just FYI,
That's good.
and ticks.
And bees, I want bees.
I was gonna ask you about that. Why?
Because I believe it'll help my land. It'll help pollinate things on my land. And, I mean, if we plant fruit trees and if we have a garden and things like that, it will help. I don't necessarily want the honey. That's something I have to research. Do you have to gather the honey?
Well, yeah.
Like you have to milk a cow?
I think you do.
So, well, that's something I can just
Or they're gonna,
jar
like,
up.
move on.
I can just jar up and give away.
Okay.
So if you're watching this video, in a few years, expect honey for a Christmas present,
Mhm.
because you're liable to get it.
Mhm. I don't mind cooking with it, but I can't really eat it. It's too sweet.
I just want bees because I think they're environmentally good,
Yes.
and the world doesn't have enough of them.
You're not limited to honeybees, though.
No, we're not limited to honeybees. We can have other types of bees. All right then. Bye from Crooked Willow Farms. Y'all be good. Stay good. Stay safe. And we'll see you next week with another video.
He may be too tired, so maybe, maybe not.
There'll be another video. All right. Bye.
Bye.